Toby. Listen to them. They're having social hour in here. Let's see what they're up to.
Be nice. These are size 12 and my toes are already hurting.
What size are you?
13 on a good day. 14 normally.
Oh my. What size are you? Extra small? Perfect size.
The little Larson legs.
Fun size.
Little Larson legs.
Fun size.
It's like
Cattails. Skinny legs gets you through the cattails easier. Don't you know that?
right. Big legs allows me to be a poster instead of a pusher. Let's go.
Do they fit?
Do these look good
So
on my
we
hips?
get to wash quad tracks out again for the last time, hopefully, right?
I doubt it.
It's starting to seem like an endless project,
These are nice.
but we were putting waders on because it's 32 degrees outside.
Get out of my kangaroo patch. One.
Patch.
Kangaroo pouch. Patch? Oh.
Duggo, he's gonna go out and do some more ditch witching and get stuck again.
I guarantee it.
It's especially disappointing because we got our sprayer tires on this thing from back when you used to spray with this thing in 2012.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at this thing.
You know,
Might as well hose that off too.
I don't look forward to crossing those ruts in spring.
No, I actually, this thing works very well, but I hate it because we call it the boom breaker because it just, it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Very rough, very disappointing. So, you gonna get stuck again? I don't know, no.
Don't you carry a water pail with you to wash your windows?
Cold start, here we go.
Why is he cringing in the cab again?
I don't know, I give him a couple hours till he calls because he's stuck or broke.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to fuel it up. He's ready.
You know, I'm gonna miss that tractor when it's gone. For sale. We're not supposed to.
Are you selling our stuff again?
I've decided it's time.
Oh my. Not for sale.
Well, we're gonna have to leave this
Not for
open.
sale.
Not,
Yet.
Not for sale yet. Everything will sell. For
Everything's
the right
for
price.
sale for the right price. There you go. That's right. 50,000 takes it home. Won't double its value.
50,000, sure.
Yeah.
But it's had Doug in the seat.
That makes
When
the value
he's,
go
when
up.
he's stuck.
I'll even put a sticker on it. So it's 30 degrees out. There's ice over the little creek here. Should be fun, I think. It's gotta be done though before the weather gets worse because we know it's Minnesota winter and it's only gonna get worse eventually. And I don't know, have you guys seen the snow? Have I showed you the snow? This is why we rush to get stuff done because it hasn't been so pleasant here the last 3-4 days. Blizzard and cold and oh, we need 4-wheel drive. Yeah, it's been something. Are we duck hunting or are we? I've never done this in waders before.
I don't know how deep it gets here and how quick, but this will work real well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Is there holes in these boots? Or were they wet when I put my feet in?
Well, that's gonna be a long day then. Yeah, this will be fun, but hopefully it's the last time. So then that means we also get to do a really good job, right?
Do we ever not?
Good point. And so it begins. Works fairly good. So what we like to do, what we learned last time I should say, is you soak it all down real good. Then one guy keeps spraying continuously and swaps back and forth from each track. The other guy gets a hook and pry bars and kind of cleans out the trash because the water washes the mud out, but not really the corn leaves and everything. So it's kind of a double man. What would really be nice is 3 guys, and one guy could drive it back and forth a little bit while the other 2 pick and wash. But one guy had a board meeting today or something, and Dad needs to get ditch witching going before it freezes up completely. So that leaves me and the big Swede to do the fun jobs. I'm gonna move my pickup before we really get a lot of water flying around here and he gets my pickup dirty. This is really fun.
It's very...
It dried again.
What's the word?
It dried some again. And so it's more difficult than standard.
Satisfying. It's very satisfying when you get a big chunk out.
Yes.
Kind of like picking your nose. You get a good one out. You can relate to that.
You know, I bet even the what are the words I'm thinking of? I don't want to insult anyone. The high class people, I bet they still pick boogers. I mean, it's just a natural thing that has to happen.
Right, they build up, you gotta clean it out.
Kind of like the dingleberries in these tracks.
What separates us, the man from the boys, is when you eat it afterwards.
Oh my. So this track is pretty close to done here. This is the pile of dirt that come out of there. It's laying on the bogey wheels. We're far from done, but at least you can see some components here like you're supposed to. You can hear how the pump is running right now. Got the choke 3/4 on. The cart must be plugging up. I don't know. We're losing lots of gallons per minute, I'm sure, by the way that's running. But this one should be done for the season, I hope. So we're trying to really do a bang up job here, get the leaves off of everything and mud out of everything, because power washing, you just have a lot, 5 gallons per minute versus, I don't know, 50 to 100 gallons per minute, I'm guessing, I don't know. But that's what we got going on this one. The water helps a lot, but it's still a lot of manual labor to pick the corn stalks out. Half done with this one. The waders too, very wise idea for this job. They're warm-ish. You can hardly move in them, that's a downside. But you can just plop down in the mud and roll around like a little pig. You don't have to worry about it. Especially you don't have to worry about that because these aren't my waders. Wow. One done.
Yeah.
It's what, 1:32?
2, I looked.
We're gonna shut down and eat a little bit and dry up and warm up. Tomorrow should be better for this, but I'd like to get one more done.
The good news is that the 450. No. Well, it was this one. That one's not bad.
Oh, good. I like that.
And they are so much easier.
Yeah, I will say I don't know if wider belts, like a 30-inch or 36-inch on them would be better, but that's not good. That's not good.
All right, you hop on.
We did a good job though. It's really good.
Tell your truck to get us home. Got muddy.
Who's gonna drive this?
You almost got stuck.
Yeah, it was thawing out here when I had turned that around to the other side, and then I realized my pickup was in the dirt, and I thought, well, that probably should be moved.
Oh. Yeah. You gotta drop trousers and drive, or?
Well, I'll turn the camera off for that first.
I would appreciate that. Everyone, I can speak for everyone and say thank you.
You know, you interrupted my nap. Been working so physically hard for you that
You
that
know,
you
I'm
ruined
all
my
broke
nap.
down.
Yeah, I see that. What did you hit? This thing here is supposed to have paddles on it, something like that. And I see you've lost them all.
I found 2 of them. So now I'm only missing one big one and 2 little ones.
What did you hit?
Well, there's them round objects out in the field. Some are on top of the ground, some are buried under the ground. Oh, they're called rocks. And this thing does not like rock. And it's very muddy out there. You wouldn't believe how muddy it is. Wouldn't believe.
Oh, you got Dairy Queen and we didn't. Bet you got a dilly bar too.
No. Oh.
You're now back to help us, right?
I gotta fix up. What the devil? Bigfoot was coming around the corner. Okay, you wanna get down in there after this is done dripping and put them paddles back on?
No thanks, but it looks like you got a heck of a mess again. Oh, you got broken bolts. See, there's supposed to be another bolt right there. Oh. Have I ever mentioned that I really dislike this outfit?
What else do they make? It's the best we got.
It is the best that we got. The big scraper would go right to the frame. You'd be buried. That's what I ideally would use, but
Corn stalks and mud, you could build a house out of it.
yeah, trust me, I know my body feels it too. You know, I might have to take the day off tomorrow. Body's tired.
I think we're gonna get back into the livestock.
Yeah.
Then you'll know what work is.
Here's a little insight to our life here. This is Mom's office. And
You think it's?
we get
Is it my color?
tons of clothes, hats from companies and fans and ourselves. And it just kind of gets thrown in boxes, bags, coolers, tons of stuff that we have ideas for where to go with it. Just
Do you think that?
Don't do anything
Do you
with
think
it.
that that comes off a little braggadocious?
no, I think this is a true fact. Anyways, the fact of why he's in here is he soaked his shirt. So we're going through and finding new clothes.
Hey, as Kate, my
John-
smoke show girlfriend, just told me, don't be an idiot. Wear a rain jacket this time. So, I got my rain jacket, but I gotta put waders on first.
Is that your, what's that called? Sitka? Is that your Sitka?
I wish this was Sitka. No, this is junk.
Woo!
I'm staying dry.
I think it got colder.
I think so too.
Hasn't gotten warmer, let's just say that. Sun's already going down.
I guess if you're feeling frozen, the water is not frozen yet, so it would be warmer. So I'll just spray you down.
Okay, that sounds good. It's nice southeast breeze.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Blast the window. That guy. Tell you what. Alright, we're doing the rinse off, so we got everything picked out of them on the left side of the tractor. A little on the right, but mostly the left side. I just drive it back and forth because the mud sits in the bottom of the track. When you drive it, it pukes it all over everything. Anyways, we are now doing the right side of the tractor. This one was not nearly as bad as that 9RX was, just because this one was on the Salford and couldn't pull the Salford through. It's because the Salford was so big and heavy, we couldn't pull it traction-wise through a lot of the really mucky stuff. So this tractor didn't get quite as bad. We do have 2 more to do tomorrow. One was on the Pro Force spreading fertilizer. The other one was on the 7-shank ripper. The 7-shank ripper, that one went through everything. So that's going to be the morning project. Kids, if you ever are really, really dreading a job, always start with the worst one of the for the day right away in the morning, because then when you get tired, wore down, sick of it, the easier one is for the nighttime project. My advice to you. And that boy there is getting real tired. I am too, but manhandling that hose all day, at least I can take breaks with the picking device. He's just got to stand and squirt all day long, and it's really tiresome. You know, this daylight saving time really makes it feel like it's late, but it's only 5 o'clock right now, and it's already starting to get dark. What was that? Did I just hear that correctly? We did a good job.
I'm gonna buy a fire truck.
It's the second time in my life I've heard it, Eric.
Hey, I'll let you know when you aren't doing it right.
That's the first time when you hired me.
Look at this red, I like it.
It's a second sweatshirt today, the other one's junk.
Oh, these got really good. The quads really, or this quad really got good. The 9RX, it shows the
How many wheels
mud.
are we missing?
A lot.
Can somebody help me out and let me know if we're ruining them, or if the guy before us ruined them, or is that just the way? That can't be the way. No, that can't.
So the bogey wheel rubbers are falling off like crazy. I was thinking it was only on the back, but the front kind of look like they are letting loose also. And I think we have lost some on, yeah, 2 of them right there in the front. But that's inside, so the crown of the road wears on those.
I'm gonna call John Deere because there's got to be an update that can't be just this one.
1,800 hours on it, and it's losing, I don't know how many. I would say we're over 12, and they're $700 a pop. So, not cool. It's not cool.
Right here. Maybe if we put some duct tape on there, double-sided. That should be fine.
So after washing these out, me and Eric have decided these need to be spoked like a quad track, because you can't wash in there. Look at how bad that is still. And it's all mud in there, and you rinse and then you drive, and it all just soups around in there, and it comes up here. This is really nice and protected. This is good. This is a shield here. The mud comes up and that kind of runs out, but it also prevents you from getting in there to clean it.
Maybe we have to take one off.
Well, that sounds fun. Yeah, no, the spoked wheels. This is what Case had in the first gens, was solid wheels.
Right.
And I don't know why Deere doesn't have spokes like that, because you literally can wash straight through the track then and blow the stuff out.
That's gonna be on that'll be on the $70,000 updated version.
I suppose.
Oh, why do we live in Minnesota again? What's the matter with Arizona? Is there enough irrigation for everybody in Arizona?
Well, I'll tell you what, if the boys down south had to work in the stuff that we do, they would say, this is for the birds. Granted, I'm sure they deal with mud, but they don't deal with frozen, freezing conditions like we do.
So at $700 a wheel, and we've lost 7 of them.
We've lost
12 of them. That's a financial devastating blow right there. If the banker's listening, I'll be in to get, well, we ain't done, so maybe $10,000 worth of bogey wheels we'll need.
Oh, hey,
$10,000.
tell them to like this video and
Subscribe and thumbs up,
Yeah.
and share.
yeah, and go check out our merchandise. Christmas is coming. Buy now while stuff's in stock, because we're really
Shortage.
struggling with that
Yeah.
stock issues.
Do you think it's on them ships in the cargo containers that somehow
Well, something
can't be
is.
unloaded?
Maybe it's toilet paper.
My whole life, and I'm pretty old. The ships have always gotten unloaded. Now can't unload ships.
Oh, wow. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something and enjoyed us struggling.